Ay, ito na yung solution natin for the exercises for today. So, exercises for inverse trigonometric functions and equations involving them. So, heavy on ano to, no, on inverse trig functions. Pero ang tip ko lang palagi sa inyo, tatandaan nyo itong mga figure na ito. And whenever you see sine inverse, cosine inverse, tangent inverse, cotangent inverse, ang mga inverse trigonometric functions, tatandaan nyo that they are just angles lang sila. So when you see sine inverse of something or tangent inverse of something, that is just an angle between negative pi over 2 to pi over 2. For tangent inverse, hindi kasali yung negative pi over 2 and pi over 2. Pero ang important dito kung nasa ang quadrant sila. Okay? So, yung cosine inverse and cotangent inverse is between 0 to pi. So, nasa quadrant 1, quadrant 2 lang yon. Si secant inverse, nasa quadrant 1, quadrant 3. So, 0 to pi over 2, pi and 3 pi over 2. Yan yung restrictions. While, yung kay cosecant inverse, nasa quadrant 1 and quadrant 3. Pero iba yung restriction niya. It's from negative pi to negative pi over 2 to 0 to pi over 2. Okay? Tapos para hindi kayo malito sa mga problems, yung may mga sine inverse, tangent inverse, yung may mga inverse na ilet theta nyo siya or ilet alpha or isipin nyo as angle lang. Gaya ng gagawin natin sa mga examples na ito. Sa example, for solution ni Roman numeral 1, item 1. So let us find cosine inverse cosine, kinokopya ko lang yung problem, sine inverse o 1/3. So, para hindi malito, ilet alpha nyo yung, or theta, yung sine inverse kasi sabi natin angle lang siya. So, ano mangyayari? So, ang hinahanap mo lang talaga is cosine of theta. Find cosine theta and you have this one. Sabi natin yung pwede mo ilipat sa kabila yun, no? It becomes sine na lang. Sine theta is 1/3 and you want to find cosine theta. Ito yung lesson natin from last time, di ba? Isa sa mga naunang lessons natin sa trigonometry. Tama. So, gagamit lang tayo dito ng Pythagorean identity to find cosine. So, cosine square is 1 minus sine square theta. 1 minus 1/3 square. 1 minus 1 over 9. That will give you cosine square theta is, I think it's 8 over 9. Get the square root of both sides. Plus minus muna. Square root of 8 is 2 square root of 2. Square root of 9 is 3. Now, you have to decide kung nasaang, kung positive or negative si cosine. Ang deciding factor dyan is, etong nilet mo, si theta, kung nasang quadrant siya. According to your theta, theta is sine inverse. But sine inverse is in quadrant 1 or in quadrant 4. So in quadrant 1 or quadrant 4, cosine is positive. So cosine theta is 2 square root of 2 over 3 because theta is in quadrant 1 or quadrant 4. So ganun lang yun. Or pwede naman ganito. So from here, nasa quadrant 1 or nasa quadrant 4 na yung theta. But since sine is positive, by all sinta ko, mapipwersa na nasa quadrant 1 yung theta ko. So, positive si cosine. Okay, number 2 na tayo. Kopyahin natin yung question. Okay. Number 2, okay, para hindi tayo mawala, let theta equal to tangent inverse 12/5. So, bali, ang pinapahanap na lang talaga sa atin is sine 2 theta. Ito yung ginawa nating theta. But sine 2 theta, based on the double angle identity, is 2 sine theta cos theta. Okay, so kailangan natin mahanap yung sine theta and cos theta to solve this thing. But from here, pwedeng ilipat yung tangent doon. You will get tangent theta is 12/5. Correct? So, you have tangent, you have to solve for sine and cosine. Pwede tayo, maraming ways ng pag-solve nito, no? So, pwede kang gumamit ng mga identities or pwede kang gumamit ng trigonometric way of doing it. Yung may mga x over y over r. Pero ako mas trip kung ginagamit yung yung may mga x over y over r. Although dito sa nauna, ginamitan natin ng trig identity, no? Okay, dito gamitan natin ng mga x over r, y over r. So, tangent is y over x, tama. So, dalawa yung cases mo. Y is 12, tapos x mo is 5. Or y is negative 12, x mo negative 5. Pero according dito sa rule natin, tangent inverse nasa quadrant 1 or quadrant 4 lang siya. So, this theta is in quadrant 1, quadrant 1, or quadrant 4. Okay? So, sino dyan ang possible na lang? Ako makikita nyo, tangent is positive. By all sinta ko, dito lang magpa-positive yung tangent. Kung nasa quadrant 1 or 4 lang yung theta mo. So, automatic nasa quadrant 1 lang tayo. And in quadrant 1, ito yung xy na pinag-uusapan natin. Oops. Ayan. Yan yung xy na pinag... So, in quadrant 1, x and y are positive. So, you compute r. So, 12 square plus 5 square is r square. Ang r natin palaging positive. So, r is square root of 169, which is 30. So, makakompute na natin yung cosine theta, which is x over r. Ang x mo 5, ang r mo 13. Sine theta is y over r. Ang y mo ay 12. Tapos 13 yung r. So, itong pinapahanap sa atin, twice ng, ang sine mo, 12 over 13. Ang cosine mo, 5 over 13. Ano na ito? 120 over 169. Yan yung value. Okay. Paano kung ganitong method yung ginamit natin sa number 1? Ito pa rin ba yung makukuha natin? The answer is yes. Sige, pakita na rin natin kasi very short lang naman. Kaya mas gusto kong ginagamit yung mga XYR method na yan. Kasi mas maikli yung solution. Okay, so itong niliitan ko, this is solution 1. This is solution 2. I-XYR method natin to. So, alam natin that theta is sine inverse 1/3. Sine theta is 1/3. But we know that sine is y over r. R is positive, r is 3, y is 1. So, gagamitin natin ulit yung x square plus y square equal to r square. Or x square is r square minus y square, which is 9 minus 1. Or x is plus minus square root of 8. So, mamimili ka kung positive or negative. Pero sabi natin that theta is sine inverse. So, dito tayo nagwo-work. And sine is positive, so automatic, nasa quadrant 1 ka. So, yung xy na pinag-uusapan natin. Ayan. So, therefore, x is positive. So, x is square root of 8, which is 2 square root of 2. And we know that cosine of theta is x over r. So, we have 2 square root of 2 over 3. Diba? Very fast lang siya. And nakuha natin yung same answer. Okay, moving on. Number 3 na tayo. Puro mga XYR method na yung gagamitin ko dito. Okay, number 3. Ayan. So, same technique. Dalawa yung angles mo, no? Kasi dalawa yung mga naka-inverse. So, let's say alpha is secant inverse negative 5/4. Tapos yung isa naman, beta is tangent inverse negative 5 over 2. So, ang pinapahanap talaga sa atin ay tangent alpha minus beta. At ang sabi ng trig identity for tangent na alpha minus beta is tan alpha minus tangent beta all over 1 plus yung product nila. So, ang kailangan lang pala nating isolve dito are tangent alpha and tangent beta. Sige, isa-isahin natin to. Inusog ko lang because I need space. Let us compute for tangent alpha using this one. So, we know from here, pwede mo lipat sa kabila, diba? So, secant alpha is negative 5/4. Gamitin natin yung mga XYR method. So, we know that secant is R over X. And R is positive, so R is 5. So, X is negative. Tama. At gamitin ang formulang x squared plus y squared equal to r squared to compute for y. Because tangent is y over x. Okay, so y squared is equal to r squared minus x squared. R squared is 25, x squared is 16. So y squared is 9 or y is equal to plus minus 3. So magdi-decide tayo ngayon kung nasaan quadrant yan. Pero sabi natin, secant inverse, dito sa pinapaalala ko sa inyo, secant inverse, it's either nasa quadrant 1 or quadrant 3 lang siya. Pero, lumabas na x is negative or secant mo is negative. So, by all sinta ko, hindi pwedeng mag-land sa quadrant 1 yung alpha mo. So, mapipilitan siyang nasa quadrant 3. So, yung xy na pinag-uusapan natin, nasa quadrant 3. And in quadrant 3, y is negative. So, y is negative because alpha is in quadrant 3. Yung angle mo nasa quadrant 3. So, tangent alpha is y over r, but your y is negative 4 and your x is, your y is negative 3 and your r is negative 4. So, you get 3/4 for tangent alpha. So, ito, lutas na yung problema natin sa mga tangent alpha. Ngayon naman, ang kailangan natin ay tangent beta. But from here, tangent beta is negative 5/2. Meron na tayo. Binigay niya na yun, oh. So, therefore, itong itatago ko sa pangalang star. Therefore, star is equal to tangent alpha 3/4 minus negative 5 over 2. 1 plus 3/4 negative 5 halves. Kasi simplify na lang natin yan, no? 3/4 plus 5 halves. 5 halves is 10/4. All over 1 minus, is it 15 over 8? Sige. So, 13/4 divided by, ano yan? Ano ito? 8 minus 15, negative 7 ba yun? Sige, i-fraction na lang natin. Divided by negative 7 over 8, or 13/4 times negative 8 over 7. Negative, ito magiging 2. Negative 26 over 7. Yan yung exact value nito.